The Christmas Pig, written by J.K. Rowling, illustrated by Jim Field. Chapter 5 Holly's DP. All the term, Jack and Holly remained reading partners. The more he got to know her, the more he understood why his whole class wanted to be her friend. Apart from being very clever and always getting top marks, and having a voice good enough to sing solos at assembly, Holly Macaulay was one of the best young gymnasts in the country. She'd been on TV once and in the newspaper twice. It was her ambition to compete in the Olympic Games. Some of this she told Jack herself, the rest he heard from other people. Holly wasn't big-headed, even though she was famous. She showed Jack the bruise she got when she fell off the beam. Gymnastics sounded like very hard work. Holly told Jack how she had to win and keep winning. Even getting second place wasn't good enough. She couldn't afford to lose if she was to get to the Olympics. Then one day, Holly appeared for their reading lesson looking strange. Her eyes were red and puffy, and when she said hello, her voice came out as a croak. Even though he liked Holly very much, Jack was still a little bit shy with her. Did you lose?" he whispered. He remembered that Holly had had a big gymnastics competition at the weekend. She shook her head. "I didn't go." "Were you ill?" asked Jack. Again, Holly shook her head. They read another page of Jack's reading book. Then a big tear splashed onto the page. "My mom's left my dad," whispered Holly. Sheltering behind Jack's reading book, she told him everything. Holly's mom had told her to pack a bag and then driven her away to a flat while Holly's dad was still at work at the hospital. Holly didn't know when she'd next see her dad. She missed him. He was the one who usually took her to gymnastics competitions. Her mom had explained that she didn't love Holly's dad anymore. "They both want me to live with them," Holly told Jack in a whisper. "I don't know what to do." After reading hour was over and Holly returned to her own class, Jack wondered what had made her tell him all those secret, private things. Perhaps, he thought, he was like Holly's DP. Even though he hadn't said much, he'd understood.